Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we're here with the Tier 6 review of the Japanese Fuso. Fully upgraded, she'll have 57,100 hit points at a max, with the armor ranging from 25 to 305 millimeters. In terms of her firepower, her caliber is 356 millimeter with 12 barrels and 6 turrets, so 2 barrels a turret. Maximum range of 21.8 kilometers. In terms of her secondary, she's got a mix of 152 and 127 millimeter shells, with 4 twin turrets of the 127 mils, and then 14 individual turrets in little barbettes of the 152. AA is decent, although not quite as effective as the Congo, at least in the opinion of myself and Silverpen. Maximum speed, you're looking at about 24.5 knots, which isn't a slouch. 740 meter turning circle, 12-second rudder shift time, and in terms of spotting distances, 18.9 on the surface, and air you're looking at about 12.2. Now, much like the Congo and the Miyogi, it will be a little bit of a slog to get out of that initial hull, but once you get past it and start getting the decent AAs and what have you, then things start to become rather enjoyable. In terms of extra little modules, I would go for anything that boosts your accuracy and your turret shift time, as that's the angle I've gone down, and it has paid dividends with this ship, because, well, let's face it, you're in a battleship, those turrets are going to take quite some time to shift around. Now, in this map, I'm moving down the southern flank with escorts, and I spot a Congo. It looks as if he is still stock, or at the very least, very early on in his upgrade path. Now, the more astute of you will have noticed the shift in music. This is where my inner sadist is unleashed, because you see the Congo, you see the island. You see the Congo, you see the island. I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. And, oh yes, just carry on tunnel vision, my friend. Soon your concerns will be over. But you'll also note that little cruiser down the front there might possibly get away with it. If he keeps up his route. No, he's boned. Oh, and we have Citadel hits on the Congo, and the cruiser is almost annihilated, taking about 4 torpedo hits, it looks like. I quickly line up a second salvo on that Congo as he's reversing, trying to aim slightly to the rear. And I have found that when a ship is reversing, it can be a little tricky just to sight your shots, largely because you're not used to aiming at a ship that's moving at that speed. Noticing the aircraft, I do start to... Ooh, there we go, additional Citadels knocking out his engines. Ooh, his salvos coming in. Not a huge amount of damage done, but he is effectively a sitting duck. Aiming right for that Citadel. Oh, I'm on fire. Quickly fire off my guns, hitting the repair tab. And, well, he is not long for this world. A quick note, the torpedoes inbound. Alter my course slightly to avoid them. His return fire arcing over me. And there we go, with the Congo knocked out of the fight. And well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that is quite an effective little lesson of why you should always pay attention to where you're going, even if you are in a battleship as beautiful as the Congo. Now, I do notice that ship to my right, however, he has just been knocked out, which allows me to focus back onto the middle of the map, with the primary killing grounds ahead of me. He's popped off radar, so keep an eye over... Oh dear. And... yes! Oh, that was a lucky little encounter. Oh, hello there. Senpai has noticed you. This was one of those games where after a week's worth of horrific ones, it went my way. It all went my way. But do let us know how your own games have been going as of late, and what sort of ships you're working towards at the moment. I mean, for me it's the Tier 6 German cruiser, as well as earning enough money to buy the Tier 6 Japanese Aoba. And goodbye, cruiser. You fought with honor. 3, 2, 1. And he's still alive. This may require an additional salvo, although I am a little concerned that I haven't seen any of their ships to my right. We've got torpedoes, that means a destroyer. Battleship, he's at extreme range. Yeah, those torpedoes aren't going to hit me, but I might want to be putting shells into this American, I think, battleship. So right now I'm doing effectively... Well, if it's stupid and it works, it isn't stupid. But battleships are meant to be in the thick of it. I, however, am flanking in a battleship. A 6-turreted, couple of 100-meter long battleship. Let's see how this works out for me. A friendly ship of ours has nailed a couple of their aircraft, but is having to dodge some of their torpedoes. And I'm having to do a bit of fancy footwork to get myself... I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. Is it? Oh yes. Hello, Mr. Carrier. The Fuso is ready to see his next patient. Now this ship is a brilliant brawler. I've not really had many chances to put those secondary batteries to good use, but having as many guns as you do is rather useful. The dispersion, it's a bit of a mixed bag at times. It can be beautiful one shot and then horrific the next. Though it is definitely a ship that can be really punishing if you let it Citadel hits and his engine's knocked out. It really isn't that carrier's day. And this is why you should move. I'm guessing he did move to that location. The problem is I've now knocked out his engine, and I dare say by the fact that he isn't moving, he's either tunnel vision somewhere else or he's already used his repair kit. So I squeeze off both halves of my magazines with horrific dispersion, with a destroyer duel going on in the there we go, additional Citadel hits, and he's in a world of hurt. And it looks like the enemy destroyer's not long for this world either. Alrighty, come on, reload, reload. Single shots off, we can do this. Hopefully these get there before the torpedoes, because this kill is mine. I have earned this kill. Come on. Come on, second half. Now. Oh well, here we are with the results screen, ladies and gentlemen. About 2,000 experience earned and 190,000 credits. So all in all, Fuso's a good ship. And that's all, ladies and gentlemen, from myself and Silverpen. We'll see you around. Ta-ta.